Hello, everyone. It's Megan Graham, and I just wanted to come on today. I promised you guys that I would be on with updates. I've got my little Lola here in my lap. I promised you guys I would be on with updates about my LifeWave water machine. And it's funny. So I did my unboxing the other day of the water machine. It kind of looks like a big Keurig. It looks awesome. I'm very excited to use it, but I was sort of like, how do I come back and give an update? Because we got the water machine. I unboxed it. Looks amazing. Very, very excited. It was actually a gift, not from LifeWave, but from someone else. And anyway, so I unboxed it. We waited until that night. We were so excited to set it up because this particular little dog, the reason she's in my lap, this is my Lola. And not that we are using it because of that, but she's kind of aging out. She's 13 and she's having a lot of trouble walking this week. So we're kind of hoping for a miracle. She's she's patched up to high heaven. She's wearing 2 sets of energy enhancers. She's getting lots of different things done at the vet. She got B12 today. She got subcutaneous fluids. So anyway, we want to give her the water, not because it was sold or is talked about as a treatment, but because we want to give her every single thing to try to see if anything helps. So anyway, we set up the water machine, and before you set up the water machine, there's certain things that you need to do. There's certain things that you need to do before you set up the water machine, and you need to how do I say it? Like flush out the filters. It comes with a little hose that I think you need to put a bucket, or you need to put it by the sink so you can actually set it up properly and flush out the filters first. So anyway, we set it up. It was a little bit, so there were a few different things that I can tell you about it. And one is that I read the directions. I read the directions for basically everything that I buy. And the cord it comes with is not super short, but it's not super long. And it does say that you should not use an extension cord. So my husband and I were like, where do we put it? There's not that many places, it's quite large. So we don't have counter space in our kitchen. It's already filled up with, all of our appliances and things. So we finally found a spot, kind of a funny spot in our living room, where we were able to get it to an outlet and plug it in. And we were so excited, especially because, of course, I want to drink the water and my husband does too, but we really wanted to give it to our dog. And it was a little bit, I don't know what the word is that I'm looking for, but it was a little bit anticlimactic because we plugged it in and nothing happened. So the lights didn't come on and there was no power. And I had looked at the machine when we got it. And the reason that I'm telling you this is that really what I'm doing and what I do on my YouTube is it's like whatever happens, I just tell you what happens, right? And so I was like, I've already unboxed it and it's not working, but I think that's part of the update as well. And so the lights didn't turn on, it didn't work. And we looked behind it and it looks like it took it wasn't an obvious dent, but the stainless steel in the back was definitely not straight. So it looks like it took a hit, whether it was in the factory, or if it was during shipping. We're not really sure. So anyway, that was obviously pretty disappointing because we were so excited and I just wanted to, have the benefits of the water, see what it's going to do and start my experience. But anyway, we tried to do everything. We moved it to a different plug. We were just checking with other people to see if there was anything we could do. So I did send an email to LifeWave, and the fabulous thing is that, they could not have contacted me any earlier in the morning about the water machine. So it was, I always like to say and think that for me, if there is an issue, it really depends on how people handle it, how I feel about that company. And especially because I am a brand partner with that company, of course, I'm always looking to see what's the customer service like, because when I recommend something, I want great customer service because, of course, I want that for all my customers and my clients because they're like family to me. And so I was really, really pleased by their customer service person. Kelsey called me. She was, she was asking some questions, and I told her that, I told her we tried another outlet. I told her about the fact that it was sort of bent. It looked like it had sustained some damage. And she was just so nice. She was like, it really doesn't sound like there's any troubleshooting to do. It sounds like what you really need is a replacement. So what I wanted to say is their customer service was, it was outstanding. Like I was just waking up and they were already calling to say, how do we fix this issue for you? And I really, really love when a company does that. I've had things happen with their customer service before as well that were excellent. I returned personally the skincare, it just wasn't for me. I can't use fragrance, and it had some fragrance, and they couldn't have been any nicer. They were so caring. They actually like checked up on me. They're above and beyond with their customer service. So I love that. And so basically my only update is that fortunately we had read the directions, and the directions do say, and I even said it in my video the other day, that you should save the packaging materials because it's a pretty heavy item and the box is the perfect fit. It's got things that fit around it. So of course we were already going to save the packaging materials. They were in our storage, but we were able to just package it up. They sent out a call tag to return it within 2 hours of the phone call, maybe even less. It took me a little while to get the pictures because I was actually on the phone, so I didn't even send them the pictures that minute. But excellent customer service, very, very easy. They are going to be sending me a replacement. And I'm still going to update because, of course, I will be interested to see how long it takes to get the replacement. So I can also let you guys know that, because I'm sure that I'm not the only one that if there's, especially, I guess any item, it doesn't have to be super expensive. I'm always interested to see, how long it takes to get the replacement. So I did hear from them yesterday, and they said that there should be an update with the tracking number pretty soon. So I don't have that yet, but I will give you guys an update when I get a tracking number. But I'm dying for the machine to get here because I'm dying to try it. I have heard such incredible things. And my little puppy, so she's 13 years old, but she lived in a few houses that had mold issues, which is what originally caused some health issues for me. So she also seems to develop quite a few issues herself. And the last probably like 6 weeks ago, she started slipping. I don't know if anybody's ever had an older dog where their feet just start to slip out from under them on hardwood floors. But I saw it a few times. I wasn't sure what I was seeing at first. And then I was like, oh gosh, this isn't really good. This is neurological. And the other day, my husband, was kind of like laughing, and he was like, Lola's being so cute. She's sitting and the other animals are looking at her. And as her mom, because I'm a dog mom, as soon as I stood up, I saw her and I was like, she's not sitting. She can't get up. So I picked her up and, kind of like coddled her that day. We ordered her some little non-slip. They're like little Dr. Buxby's things that go on your dog's paws, basically to stop them from sliding out. And of course, we made a vet appointment right away, brought her in. Oddly enough, it's her kidney values that are off. So it was different than what I was expecting, but she's been slowing down. So anyway, sorry for the digression of what's been going on with my dog, but I did quite a few things for her today between ozone, subcutaneous fluids. She's got a set of energy enhancer on her hindquarters. She's got a set of energy enhancer on her front. She's wearing a carnosine on the back and the X39. And last night she was wearing Eon and Alavita. So she's wearing all the patches, even if just for the fact that I hate to say it, and I don't mean to say it with a smile, but if I don't smile, I'll cry. So I think she's somewhat in a, end of life kind of hospice situation. So I'm just trying to make her comfortable, and she will let me know. It's so hard having dogs. But anywho, so that is what's going on with Lola, but I'm still hoping that we get the water really soon because, you never know. And I do believe in miracles, and I'm really curious what will happen. Combining all of those different treatments. So that's my update, guys. I wish I had a more exciting update for you. It was very, very anticlimactic, but we all know that things happen, and I don't know when it happened. I don't know when it got a dent, but my guess would be that it probably took a hit during shipping, because shipping is just such a tough process. So anyway, I'll keep you guys updated. I'll still make another update in a couple of days. And I'm probably going to do another live stream for the dog lovers, just talking about what I'm doing for my dog right now. It's not a medical treatment. I don't use these patches medicinally, but they are such a great support. And so I use them for my animals and myself. So I hope this was helpful. Just want to give you guys always the honest, real deal on what's going on. And I can't wait until I get the water machine so I can give you the real deal on that. So stay healthy and stay beautiful. And thanks for tuning in. Bye, guys.